Today is gonna be a back and tricep workout, just as last Saturday. I'm following the exact same splits every week, so I'm not doing an 8-day split, I'm doing a 7-day split. If you want some more information about that, just comment it. We'll probably talk about it in one of the coming videos. Last Saturday I did a more rowing focused back workout. I did some high rows. I also did some low rows with the short handle like this. Today is going to be more of a lat focused back day with some more pulling. What I mean by that is I did rowing last week. Today I'm going to do some pulling. So a pull up, a pull over, or this. That's actually more of that's a mix between, because from here you are actually pulling on your lat, but the closer the grip gets to your body, it's more of like a row. It's a mix in between. But what I'm trying to say is it's just going to be a lat focused back day. I'm also going to do some triceps. Surely going to do an overhead extension and then push down or single arm extension / push down. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how the workout goes, because single arm is more effective in my opinion, but it's also heavier. It takes longer because you're doing single arm, so you can contribute more muscle fibers. But that also means you get fatigued a little bit more, if you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna start with some pull-ups. The reason for that is because I like it more than just a normal lat pull down. I'm also rounding up my first year in the gym, and in your first years, 1 or 2 years, focusing on the heavy exercises like dips or squats, bench press, incline bench also, and pull-ups is a very good idea, because those are like the muscle builders, and in your first few years it's easier to build muscle, to build strength and muscle also, but more strength is, how do I say it, it's easier to build strength in the first year, in the first years of your gym career. So that's what I'm gonna do. Some pull-ups to start. I'm gonna do them weighted. Last time I didn't, but today I'm gonna do them weighted. The reason for that is I've been bulking, but my weight has not been increasing for the past 2 weeks. I don't know why. It's not that I'm not eating enough, or I'm not eating enough. That's clearly the biggest issue, because if I would eat enough, I would still gain weight. But I'm having the same diet, I'm eating the same things as in the first weeks of the bulk. But a friend of mine, Victor, said that my body is just getting used to the amount of calories I take, so it's not, my body is not gaining like it used to be a couple of weeks ago. But with the weight, I'm trying to say, normally I don't have to put on extra weight with pull-ups, because my body is adding extra weight on itself. I'm gaining a kilo per week, so that means I'm also doing a progressive overload every week, because automatically I'm weighing more, so I have to pull more. But I'm 72 kilograms, around that, without clothes for the last 2 weeks, so I'm gonna put on some extra weight with a weight belt. But enough yapping, let's just start with some pull-ups. Maybe 10 kilograms on the first set is a little bit much, a little bit ambitious, but I'm sure that I at least can do 6 maybe 7, but we'll see. I'm so happy that I can finally do some good camera angles again, or have some good camera angles again, because last video I wasn't entertained. No, fuck, this is heavy. Let's go. Wow. Oh my god, this is heavy. I know that this is literally the exact same camera angle, but just from another side. Instead of my back, I'm gonna see my front of my body. I did, as you could see, like I said, 6 clean reps and then a half rep, so it's actually a good weight. It's don't get me wrong, it's heavy, 10 kilograms extra, because normally every week I did some 1 kilogram extra and was always doing between 8 and 10, and now I did 6, so. But it's good to increase the weight like this, because it's important to build muscle in the bulking phase, which I'm in right now. Let's go. I'm aiming today for 6 exercises. Also yesterday I did some bicep, shoulders and chest workout where I also did 6 exercises, and my leg workout with abs included is also 6 exercises, which I think is for my body the sweet spot. I can do 4 back, 2 triceps. On chest, shoulders and triceps I can do 2, 2, 2. And then on legs, 2 quads, 2 hamstrings, 1 calf, 1 abs, also 6. So I think 6 exercises every workout is the sweet spot for me. Not too much volume, and I won't say it's too less, because I'm growing and I can put more weight every week, even though my own body weight has been stagnated for 2 weeks. I'm still pushing more weight on the machines every week. So I just trying to say that it's going to be a 6 exercise workout, just like all of my workouts actually over the last couple of weeks. That wasn't a very clean set, but it's the 3rd set, so it's okay. Now I'm gonna do some high row. The reason why I do my high rows on a machine and not on, or you can do them, I mean on this machine instead of the machine I used last week for the low rows, is because these handles are actually a little bit angled down, which means I don't pull with my elbows straight like this. I pull with my elbows a little bit with an angle to my body. So that means my rear delt is also more involved into this exercise, which means that I don't have to do a specific rear delt exercise to also train them every week. So I like this machine more than just on the low cable and straight bar, pull them like this, because here my rear delts are also involved. I also do them with straps, just for more back gains. Oh, yeah, I think the weight is good. It's a little bit more than last week, so. Let's do 2 more of those. I like this camera angle. It's good. The last set of rows. After this I'm gonna do 1 tricep exercise, then 2 more back exercises and finish off with a tricep. And I think today I'm gonna do a pose down, little pose. Not by any means a good poser, but it's good to do it once in a while, because I can look back at the footage and see my physical progression or visual progression. Because it's okay that you can't pull, push or squat more weight than last week or than last month, I mean, if you still look visually better, if you understand what I mean. Oh fuck. Oh, I felt something in my shoulder. We'll see if I will do more of this, because that didn't feel so good, man. I felt something, not like pop, but something went really sore in here. I've decided not to do the overhead extensions again, because the last time doing an exercise where I felt something is not okay was actually in preacher curls on that machine, and I felt something on my forearm, but then I had the mindset like, oh, it's nothing big, like don't be a pussy, just keep going, push, whatever. And that was not a smart idea because I had an injury at the exact same place, right? So now I felt something like in my shoulder. It's weird. I was doing this and this part of my shoulder got really sore in like 5 seconds, and it was not cramping, but like the pain, the exact same pain of an injury where a muscle fiber just tears apart. So I'm just gonna do some skull crushers with less weight than normal, but yeah, the long head of the tricep gets a good stretch on skull crushers, and on overhead extension you get an even better stretch, but I'm gonna skip those for now. Let's do one more of those. I think this is, no, I don't think, I'm sure that this is the best attachment for pullovers. It's insane. I used to do them with the ropes or the straight bar, but once I started doing them with these attachments, I don't know the name, the exercise felt so much better. The contraction is so much better because you can really pull your elbows into your pockets while still having the weight in front of you. But with a straight bar, it's harder because then your wrists have to do a little extension. I have a good idea for my next angle, where the pump cover is off. Last set of pullovers. After this I'm gonna do a shrug. I wanted to do a calso shrug because I do normal shrugs, just standing up like this. And a calso shrug is more with your arms, and I don't know if it's like this, or like this, but I just don't like them. I've tried them on the Smith machine, on the high row machine. I just don't like them. So last set, and then I'm gonna do some shrugs. sometimes with this exercise it's so hard to just control your balance and not get fully pulled forwards, because the weight is like 35 kilograms. So there's 35 kilograms pulling my body this way. So I have to stand like this with my butt behind me to keep my balance. So it's a little bit of a weird setup, not the most comfortable, but the exercise itself, the stretch, the contraction, peak. Normally this machine is made for a chest press or a JM press. So normally there's a bench right here, or you can just chest press the machine, but I modified it to be a shrug machine. I also did them last week. I'm not too focused on my traps, because I think, I don't mean they're big, but in comparison to the rest of my back muscles, they're okay. They don't have to get some extra work, but I'm still including them into my program. But at the moment, in comparison to the rest of my back muscles, they're fine. They're okay. They're good enough for me. I was already thinking why the weight was bonking, but I know. Okay, let's do some tricep push down, some hard heavy sets. I think I'm gonna do 3 sets of this, so that's 6 sets of tricep in total. Tuesday I did 3, so 9 sets for triceps this week. I'm trying to aim between 8 and 10 sets per week for like my bicep, my shoulders, my triceps, and for the bigger muscles I'm trying to aim between 10 and 15. So like for chest I do 6 on Tuesday on my upper day. I did 6 yesterday, so that's 12 in total. Sometimes as a finisher I like to do some dips, for example, and then you get 2 more or 1 more set per week, so that rounds up to 14 or 13. So that's my intention about the lower volume. For the smaller muscles, like tricep, bicep, shoulders, I aim between 8 and 10, and for the bigger, like the quads and chest, back, between 10 and 15. But if I only do 9, that's not so big of a deal, it's okay. The reason why I'm standing like this and not upright, because the cable is so low on this machine that if I stand up like this, the stretch like over here there's nothing pulling the weight. Only from here it starts. So you're already halfway of the contraction and still the muscle is not being stretched. So that's why I stand a bit like this. So you literally see the flexion, the stretch goes from this angle to this. One more set and then we're done. I'm getting pretty tired. Let's do pose down. So this is the pose on with the onyx on. So this is the tricep. Yeah, this lightning is so ass. You can see a little bit of definition, but I don't think it's visible on camera. For me, it's visible. Then the back with the onyx on. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna just put the camera on for one last second. Because I'm not gonna do an after talk. I think this video will already be long enough. Just wanna thank you guys for sticking with me till the end. I hope you like this video. I try to give you guys an explanation about the exercises I do, why I do them. And also a bit on the technical stuff, because I'm trying to explain, for example, on the tricep push down, why I stand like this and not just like this. So I hope you guys like that. I don't know. Try this workout and maybe let me know how it went. I don't know. But I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me and for the support on the last videos. Like, the videos get so much more views than I expect them to have. So appreciate you guys for that. So I think the next video will be on Monday. Yeah, on Monday I'm gonna do another leg workout. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.